So what's up guys, it's Miles back with another video. Today's video, we will be doing a review over Khalid's new album that dropped last Friday. Scenic Drive, the tape. Let's get right into it, man. This is a great album. Man, I've been listening to this thing non-stop, guys. I can't even lie to you. I'm really passionate about doing this video, so I'm a little amped up, that's why. So Khalid is back like he never left, man. I mean, he dropped New Normal earlier this year, man, which went crazy. Thinking back on it, I don't think he's dropped a bad song ever. Like from Free Spirit on up. Even before that with his other albums, man. So, but this album is a little bit more interesting because like it's like he took an R&B thing and just made it his. Like it's just strictly R&B. This is not anything like pop. It's like a pop song here and a pop song there. Like this is strictly all R&B. It's like he took On the Way, the vibe of On the Way, and like made it his whole album vibe, which is really, really interesting and really sounds good. So we'll get into this track list. It's about, I got my notes right here. Didn't want to forget anything, but it's about, or it is 9 songs. So we're gonna get into this, break down every song, and then at the end I'm gonna give you guys my review on it and kind of like my thoughts in between and what I would give it. So let's start with the intro. Okay, he cranks a car up, which sets the tone for like, this is like a car vibe type album, right? You ride around at night, this thing sounds amazing. It's meant for you to ride around at night, go to a club, something like that, chill with your boys, and just vibe out in the car at nighttime type vibe. So it starts with that, he cranks the car up, and then he's rewinding on the radio like all of his past hits, like Better, Talk, Location. And then like towards the end of the intro, which is about like a minute, Alicia Keys does like a little harmony at the end, which sounds good. But the songs actually begin at song 2. And he goes on a run, on like a serious run of consistently bangers on this mug. So second song, Present. Now Present, man, oh man, like this is a summer vibe type R&B song. Like I was listening to this. It's like one of my personal faves off the album. Dude, I was thinking about who would be featured on this. Like my favorite artist personally is Chris Brown. But I'm listening to this. I'm like, dang, this sounds like a Chris Brown record. Like he would actually sound good on this too. But Khalid took it and made it his, man. And it sounds really good. So it's kind of like a party, nightclub type vibe. And it's a strong start to his album songs. So if you haven't, so make sure, I'm going to make some recommendations throughout this review on some songs that you have to listen to. And this is one of them. Present by Khalid, the second song. You got to listen to it. It's a banger. Third song, Backseat. Another banger. Right? He's 2 for 2 right now. Okay, this one's like another slow night vibe type vibe. But on this song, to me, the drums made this beat. Right? And it's just weird because like Khalid doesn't, it's like he's singing but he's not trying. So but it sounds amazing for some reason, which is really interesting to me. So like you combine the effortless beat with the effortless vocals with the great drums with the smooth beat melody. Backseat is your thing, man. So 2 for 2, you gotta listen to this one too, another banger. Now, fourth song, Retrograde. Oh man, like this is my top 2 off this album. I'll let you know my number 1 shortly, but I guess we got a couple songs away. But Retrograde, oh man, dude. As soon as that guitar gets to rolling, man, I knew right then this was gonna be a solid song. So we got some collabs on this. It's kind of like a mix with, it's R&B kind of with like a little mix of pop, little entry keys of pop. So feature on this is Black. He was meant for this song too. You combine those effortless vocals, with Khalid and Black, it really sounds good as well. He murdered his part. Now, the other person that's featured on this is Lucky Day. I've never heard of him. Apparently, he's I think he's a new upcoming artist. But he had the easiest verse of all time at the end. I mean, literally, it was hard for him to screw this one up because Khalid and Black had carried the song so strongly. But he did a solid verse at the end. His gritty voice, he's a singer, kind of gritty voice, blends well with the song. So, I mean, it sounds good for what Khalid was trying to do. So, guys, song 2, 3, and 4 so far are must listens. You have to listen to this. Now, all right, fifth song, brand new, strictly R&B track. This was an interesting track. To me, it kind of like has like a little early 2000s type vibe to it. Not too heavy, but enough to where you notice it. It's a solid song. Quinn, who's a woman who features on this, she sounds like Summer Walker, which kind of complements the song. It makes it sound good. But it's a solid song. Yeah, I mean, it's nothing more to say. It's just a solid song. The sixth song, All I Feel Is Rain. Another solid song. So, another guitar-driven type beat. JID had a solid rap verse, second verse. It's kind of like one of them songs where it's just solid. It's not a bad song. It's not the best song. It's just like in that middle. Like brand new and All I Feel Is Rain. It's kind of like in that middle where it's not a bad song, but it's not the best song, a hit song. The other songs I was listening to could have hit potential. But towards the end, it has an interesting transition, which transitions to my favorite song, Voicemail. Now, this is my favorite song by far, man. Like, the moment I heard this, I'm like, this is my vibe. This is my frequency of music. Smooth, slow beat, smooth vocals, smooth beat, strictly R&B. And Kiana Letty, man, she killed this. This was a great collab. This collab was so great that like I would want to see in the future more collabs between Khalid and Kiana, because like they really killed this. Lots of harmonies, lots of tracks in the hook, which really sounds good. When those vocals are wide like that, it really sounds amazing, and you got those different layers of harmonies. It really sounds good. This is a must listen. Like, you have to listen to this song. If you don't listen to nobody else, no other song on this album, listen to Present, Voicemail, and Retrograde. Like, you gotta listen to those no matter what. All right, let's go into the 8th song, Open. So, okay, another great collab with Magic Jordan. I think that's how you say it. If you don't know who he is, he collabed with Drake on this Hold On, We're Going Home, which they did a great job on that song, and he did a great job on this song as well. You know, he got a great collab. Another solid song. I would say it's more like 5 and 6, where it's kind of like in that middle range. Not a bad song. It's not the best song on the album. It's kind of like in the middle. Now, another banger is his 9th song, the last song, Scenic Drive, which is another personal fave. All right. Harmony heavy. Drums made this beat. And we had 2 collabs on this. We had Aria Lennox, and she complimented the song really well. Her vocals went really well with the song. She kind of reminds me of SZA. Sounds just really good. Smino had an entertaining part as well. You know, I don't really know. He's a new artist or a person I don't know about. But he had an interesting and very entertaining verse towards the end. It kind of was Kendrick Lamar-ish, where, you know, Kendrick goes up real high, and then like in his little high-pitched voice, like in Mona Lisa. And he kind of just like, and then other times he's kind of like normal. And so it's really interesting. His part was really interesting, but overall, this is another great song as well. Like, this was a great song. So guys, let's review this real fast. You gotta listen to Voicemail, Scenic Drive, Present, Backseat, and Retrograde. Like, that is a must. Like, you gotta listen to them 5 songs right there. I don't want to hear no excuses from you guys, right? So takeaways, let's wrap this up. As we wrap this up, Khalid is doing more falsetto stuff, which is really interesting, and it really sounds good. You know, I did some research like some years back, and like songs that have falsettos in them tend to be more hit songs, and they sound better, which is really interesting. It has to do with science of like how our brain perceives it and how our ears hear it. No pop songs. This is all R&B, strictly R&B sounding. So if you're a person that's looking for something that Free Spirit was offering, then this is not the album for you. My rating, I would give it a 9 out of 10, honestly. And that's only because, you know, it's a few songs in there that I'm like, we're in the middle, you know. They weren't bad songs by any stretch, but it's really kind of tough to have a 10 out of 10 where you have every song that's a banger. So, and then the last question, some of you guys are wondering, is this better than Free Spirit? Personally, I think that's kind of bogus. I mean, it's kind of like comparing apples and oranges. The 2 different kind of albums. Like, Free Spirit was more pop and with a little R&B in there, a couple R&B songs in there. This one was strictly R&B, right? But I will say this. The production sounds a little bit better. His vocal sounds better than ever. Right, and this type of R&B can really be sustainable for a long period of time. So I'm looking forward to something more like this. R&B is more my favorite. If you're more of a, I'll say it like this. If you're more of a pop person, then Free Spirit, you'll probably pick Free Spirit over Scenic Drive. But if you're more R&B driven, you're probably going to pick Scenic Drive. So depending on where you are in the spectrum, if you're like in the middle, then you'll probably just think it's a great album. But that's it for this video. I covered everything that I wanted to cover. I don't want to make this video too long. You guys like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you want to listen to more videos like this. Y'all have a great Tuesday. Y'all have a great week. Christmas is coming up. I'll probably be doing a review on that Adele, because that Adele goes hard too, man. As you can tell, I listen to a whole bunch of range of music, so it's not just one genre. I'm really weird, man. I can listen to Chief Keef and then go back to Adele, back to Khalid, back to Chris Brown. Like, I hop all over the place. I go back to the 70s, listen to Queen. So I'll keep you guys updated. Y'all go enjoy this album. Another great album. Khalid Did It Again. Y'all have a good day, good week. See you in the next video. We out.